Our prayer, and then we start this morning with a prayer to led by Jinky. Good morning, class. Good morning, ma'am. How are you today? We're fine. I'm glad to hear that all of you are fine today. If you're energized, we will be having a short energizer. All you need to do is to copy the dance movie in the video. It is clear, class? Yes.
Ano next na record yung mamaya? Ibang print ko.
Is there anyone who's not present today? Mariel? Yeah, very good. In our class schedule, last meeting we have an assignment. Everyone, please can you read us forward? Thank you. Okay. Class, in our classroom settings, we have rules that we should follow. So everyone, please read the classroom rules. Look at the person who is speaking. Ignore things that distract you. See it properly and listen well. Take turns and raise your hand if you want to answer. Everyone respect each other. Never interrupt when someone is speaking. So are you here with those classroom rules? Yes! learning notebooks and materials, assesses learning progress through quizzes and interviews, and lastly, collaborates with local government units and partners. Very good. Let's give Lady Lynn 10 claps. For the last question, what is the importance of having a mobile teacher? Yes, Miss Maria. The importance of having a mobile teacher are the giving education of their local communities, hearing to literacy, teaching marginalized learners, they provide flexible and accessible instruction, and they support them as education for all programs. Ayan, very good. Let's give her a round of applause. So, very good. All your answers are correct, and it seems like we really learned a lot through our previous discussion. Ayan, so, ayan. Before we start in our discussion, we have first an activity. This activity is titled Jumbo Words Battle. Please read the mechanics. Divide the class into two groups. Each group will choose one representative who will hold the drum. The two representatives will play half parade, reverse food. If you say half, they must say parade. If you say parade, they say half. The first player who makes a mistake loses, and the winner gets to answer the jumbled word on the screen. The group with the most correct jumbled words wins. Is this class? Yes. This is the group 1 and this is Vila. Choose your two representatives. From group 1. For example, if you say, mag-ilan namin yung ano sa inyo, sabihin ko Pepe, at sabihin ko Ray. Pag sinabi naman Ray, sabihin ko Pepe.
Huwag na mag-happy.
One representative from
Dari pa, baby, pa. Magpupunta ka na. Hoy, Eliza, ikaw na.
the group mates can help the representatives to answer the jumbo words.
Wala nakalagay.
Answer, the other group can see.
Hintayin na yan forever. Tagal mo pa na rin mo. Alam mo, ginawa. Ano naging mali?
Ikaw, Joseph.
Yes, the first word is
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Next naman is who's your
Ito lang yung activity. Ito lang
Another
pala.
person is Bring light. Go na guys. Double time. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
Huwag ka makulit.
Social media.
You can count your Santa Fe.
Misa mo.
You can feel. Is it correct? Isosa.
Wala na.
What is that? Isosa answer.
Isosa, modified. Amin yan.
Yes. Another one.
Ella, sabi na.
Santa Fe.
Mimosa.
Tama.
Si Princess na.
Okay. students. So our topic focuses on the alternative delivery mode or the ADM. It's an approach that is designed to make education more flexible, accessible, and responsive to the needs of learners who may not be able to attend the regular classes. So through this presentation, we hope to help you better understand what alternative delivery mode is and how it supports both teachers and learners in achieving the quality education. So before we start, at the end of the lesson, the students should be able to first is to identify the different types of the alternative delivery modes or the ADM. Next is to show applications for ADM by sharing why is it important for learners with different needs, and the last objectives would be sort teachers of ADM into their correct categories. So everyone clear with the objectives? Yes. So let's proceed. In your opinion, what is alternative delivery modes? Alternative delivery mode is an educational approach that offers teaching outside of the traditional classroom. Let's hear I my class. And everyone, please read alternative delivery mode.
Alternative delivery modes are instructional or learning modalities that do not strictly follow the typical classroom setup but still follow the formal K-12 curriculum. They use different approaches to help learners complete the curriculum even outside the usual learning environment.
Everyone is quiet. Everyone is quiet, please. Alternative delivery mode is a flexible way of teaching students who cannot attend in our regular classes. Ang alternative delivery mode, ito yung nakakatulong para dahil kailangan magpilay ng pag-aaral sa mga mag-aaral na hindi kayang pumasok araw-araw sa paaralan. Dahil sa kanalian na sila ay may mga trabaho, may sakit, o kaya yung may mga pinagdadaanan sa kanilang bahay, kung kaya ang kadalasan na ginagawa ng alternative delivery mode sa mga estudyante niya ay binibigyan na lamang niya yung mga estudyante niya na malayo yung bahay sa kanilang paaralan ng mga modules na kanilang sasagutan sa kanilang bahay. Ang halimbawa na lamang ito ay may isang grade students na malayo yung bahay sa kanilang paaralan. Ang teacher ay binibigyan na lamang ng modules yung kanilang estudyante para makapagpatuloy pa rin yung pag-aaral niya kahit na siya ay nasa loob ng bahay. Tapos naman, yung teacher naman, habang ginawa ng teacher weekly o training sa linggo, yung teacher ay yung mag-aaral sa kanilang estudyante kung consult ng mga modules na sinasagutan ng kanilang. Do you understand what is alternative delivery modes?
Yes, ma'am.
Next is who can operate it? Please read everyone.
All public elementary and secondary schools must be ready to offer ADM to any learner who needs it. Schools must notify their school division office whenever they start a new ADM program.
Yan. Yan. Sabi dyan, pwede mag-offer ng ADM program o alternative delivery mode ay yung mga schools na sa DepEd, yung mga public elementary at secondary schools. Pero, kailangan ko nila mag-consult sa SPS o school division office para malaman para ma-inform yung mga SPS kung ano yung bagong programa na gagawin nila. Next, so do you understand what is the alternative delivery mode? Yes. So now one, we modified the school approach for being Isasa. Please read. Teachers are needed.
Learners are divided into two groups. One attends school while the other learns off campus or online.
Ayan. So, that is where it is that we must help school to manage large classes by dividing them into two groups. So, one group attends the school while the other are at their home or in a safe place. So, this rotation helps reduce overcrowding and allows the teachers and the students to focus on a smaller group on time. So, students still complete the same lessons when they are in school or off school. It is especially useful in schools with limited classrooms or teachers. So, this happened on my previous school in Guadalupe National High School kasi nga, very limited lang yung classrooms namin. So, ang ginawa ng principal namin, so the decision is that the teachers will divide their classes. So, at the morning, the first group will go to school and alternate naman sa afternoon, the class that go to school at the morning will go at their house to study module. So, do you understand what is Mimosa?
Yes.
Ayan. So, next, let's proceed to the instructional management. The parents, community, and teachers are the impact. Miss Silumi, can you please read?
Instructional management by parents, community, and teachers or impact has been facilitated by the Southeast Asia Ministers of Education Organization Regional Center for Educational Innovation and Technology or CINO, Inotech in the early 1970s in response to the common problems faced by the member states in the respective education system.
Ayan, that is very true. So, impact is the continued help or the combined help of the teachers, the parents, and community members to support the students' learning. So, the learners study to learn self-learning modules and work in small peer groups. So, the teachers guide the learning but are not always physically present. So, dahil nga, the teachers were not present, what would the community do? The community becomes an active partner in helping students understand the lesson. So, this approach is effective in areas where the teacher availability is limited. So, one of the best example is in a barangay learning center na lang. So, the volunteers help the students answer their modules while the teacher visits once a week lang to monitor the progress and give additional lessons or activities to the students. So, do you understand what impact is?
Yes! Super!
Let's proceed to the third one, which is the Open High School. Who wants to read? Yes, please. I see.
Open High School.
Open High School is a flexible, independent, and self-paced training for students who cannot complete secondary education due to lack of time, physical problems, financial difficulties, or geographical barriers. Ayan, thank you so much. So, Open High School is designed for high school students who can attend daily classes due to work. So, the perfect example for this are the working students, the distance school, and the personal challenges. The Open High School or program or the OHSP, it allows them to study, the students, at their own pace, using modules or online processes or resources. So, they don't visit schools for exams or important activities or responsibilities. So, this makes schooling more flexible for learners with busy schedules or responsibilities and their personal matters. So, the program ensures they still can complete high school drafting. So, anyone could give a perfect example for this kind of ADN? It is for the working students. Ano lang, give insights on situation na napapakita na open high school. Next one.
Wala.
Wala, sure. Okay, so the best example na lang is, let's assume that Miss Panglunan was a 16 years old student
Wow.
who works part-time job. So, in the morning, hindi siya makapag-aral or wala siyang time to go to school. So, the teacher would offer the open high school it is a practical, independent, and self-paced type of learning. So, kahit nagtatrabaho siya, it allows her to continue her schooling or studies without even dropping to school. So, do you guys understand?
Yes!
Ayan. So, next is the homeschooling. Yes, Mr. Harold?
Homeschooling allows learners to access formal education while staying at home. Parents, guardians, or tutors become learning facilitators and follow the K-12 curriculum.
Ayan. So, open high school and OPHS or open high school are quite similar. Okay, nakikita niyo ba yung similarities nila? Yeah. Guys, ay classes? Yes. Kasi homeschooling also lets learners study at home with the help of parents, guardian, or hired tutor. So, the lessons follow the dependent curriculum and teachers still check if the child is learning correctly. So, this setup gives students more time and flexibility in their daily routine. So, it is especially helpful for learners who are recovering from an illness. So, that's the best example for that. Those learners who have health concerns or those who prefer a home-based learning environment. So, parents become the main facilitators but still collaborate with the teachers. So, let's give an example for homeschooling. So, a child recovering from long-term illness studies and moves at home with the mother as the main facilitator. So, the teacher checks the child's progress every day and every month to see if there is a progress or if the student really learned well. Okay, do you guys understand? Yes. So, lastly, is the night high school. Yes, Miss Limahala.
Yan.
Night High School. It provides learners, especially working students, the opportunity to finish basic education by attending evening classes.
So, in your own opinion, what is night high school?
Ako.
Yes, Miss Billy.
Ako na. Ako na.
Night high school provides So, this type of delivery mode is also quite similar to the open high school program or the homeschooling. The difference is it is the students who only studies at night. So, night high school offers evening classes for learners who work or have daytime responsibilities. So, the lessons are also similar to those regular classes, but scheduled under typical work hours. So it all ensures that the working students still have a chance to finish their education. So the teachers adjust the pace to make the available time at night for these students. Ayan. So this program helps support learners who need to balance work and school. So it really balances perfectly the responsibilities and the schooling of the students. So best example for this is let's assume ulit na Mr. Kabangay works from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. So, he does not have the time to go to school at the time. So, what would the teacher do? He will give Mr. Rao a scheduled time from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. to attend his class. And in that way, Mr. Rao would continue his studies without dropping out on school. Ayan. So, that would be all for the 5 different types of the ADM or the alternative delivery mode. So, anyone in the class could enumerate the 5? Yes, Ms. Mato.
So the 5 different types of AEM are MISASA or Modified in School Approach. Secondly, we have the impact, instructional management by parents, community, and teachers. Third, we have the open high school. Fourth, we have school. Ninth, high school.
Thank you so much. So, for the presenters, I have given the floor to Ms. Eliza Taranta. Let us know what are the three benefits of alternative delivery modes in education. First is educational intervention that caters to marginalized and disadvantaged learners. Yan. Alternative delivery modes helps the student sa kanilang pag-aaral, lalo na yung mga students na nasa remote areas, mga students na nakatira sa mundo. Ang alternative delivery modes ay natutulungan ang mga students na nag-struggle o nahihirapan sa kanilang pag-aaral sa pamamagitan na magbibigay na lang ng modules para makasabay pa rin sila sa kanilang mga kaklase na araw-araw nakapasok sa eskwelahan. Next is gives learners access to quality education. Alternative delivery modes program in education give access pa rin sa pag-aaral dahil yung mga teachers na nagtuturo sa kanilang mga estudyante ay binibigyan pa rin ng pagkakataon o ng oportunidad ng kanilang mga estudyante na makasabay sa kanilang mga classes sa pamamagitan nga na pagbibigay ng mga videos na makatulong pa rin sa kanilang pag-aaral. Sa pamamagitan na lamang ng mga videos na presentation ay masutulungan pa rin yung mga mag-aaral na matuto even mag-ibalik naman sila sa kanilang buhay. Can you give examples of learning access to quality education? Except the online videos meron pa po ba kita? Kung pwede mag-i-access ng mga estudyante sa pag-aaral, nandito lang sa online videos, education or everyone, quiet. Settle down. Mr. Rero, mamaya. Okay. Next naman is the 3 benefits of alternative delivery modes. It addresses the problem of classroom congestion and other circumstances. Yan nga. Nakaranas na ba kayo nung natin na mag-isipan sa loob ng isang classroom?
Yes!
Ano ba kiramdam ng sa husay?
Magpalas!
Mainit dahil mainit ninyo. Kung kayo ay tatanungin, gusto pa rin ba maranasan yung magkaroon ng isang classroom na kayo ay nagsiksikan? Alternative delivery modes programs help the students, lalo na yung mga teacher na mas mapadali yung kanilang trabaho. Dahil nga, yung mga kapag yung isang class ay merong 30 to 45 students, ito magulo na. may salita dito, may salita dito. Kasi try hindi na magkaintindihan. So, after the delivery mo, sabi na nakakatulong sa edukasyon para mga estudyante na malayong bahay sa school ay magpupunta lang o pinibigyan na lang nila ng pagkakataon ng mga estudyante nila na makasabay pa rin sa pamamagitan ng modules. Kung kaya kung mga estudyante na sa malayong bahay na hindi madalas nakakapasok o araw-araw ay pwede na lang sila masalit sa kanilang bahay sa pamamagitan ng expired. Sa pamamagitan ng pagbibigay na lamang ng modules. Kung kaya ang gabay nito ay ang kanilang mga magulang. Kaya mapapadali ang trabaho ng isang teacher dahil kakaunti na lamang yung kanyang silang ginagawa. Do you understand what are the three benefits of organizing?
Yes, ma'am. Yay!
Kung naiintindihan niyo yung three benefits of organizing, can you enumerate what it is? The key benefits of alternative delivery modes in education are educational intervention that teachers gives learners access to quality education in the best Now, if you truly understand what our discussion, we have an second activity. So this activity is titled Learning Challenge. Please read that, guys.
Divide the class into two teams. Each team chooses 5 members, one
Member from Team A and one for Team B will come to the front. They will play the hands-on chess challenge. Both players place their hands on their chest. They may only raise their hand when they are ready to answer. The teacher will finish
The teacher will
say a short clue or meaning. For example, ABM allows learning at home with parents or tutor. The first player to raise their hands will answer. Correct answer equivalent 1 point. The first team to get 5 correct answer wins. Yes, ma'am.
Hindi na lamang kailangan
Pangalawa? Uy, tara na. Let's go.
Yes, the other members could help Mira So, kailangan po ng ano, taas ang kamay. Yes. Hands and chest, and if you want to answer, then raise your hand.
Don't you lang ini.
So, paniwala, music na. So, kunay, yung iba naman po na hindi ko nakakapagod. Ikaw rin?
Yung iba nga daw eh, paulit-ulit.
Pero,
Uy, ikaw na. Ang dami yung badyang hindi nakalaro ha. Karen, ikaw na. Sabi mo kasi iba-iba. Ayaw.
Yes, kasi ko eh.
Yan! Go Bea! Happy birthday!
Birthday ka na eh.
So, hands on chest. One, two, three, go. Homeschooling.
Dynamic.
So, which one is that? Correct.
Mimosa! Mimosa!
Yes, it's Mimosa.
Wait, ano natin? Ano, Margie? Go! Ano, Margie? Ha? Mimosa, Margie lang mimosa.
Okay, hands and chest. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go! Ay!
Wala pa.
Ulit, ulit. 1,
Wala na. Wala na, girl.
1, 2, 3. Yes. Nice. Is nice high school correct? So,
Sorry.
Yes.
Ganyan. Bago ba?
And is papunan. Go in front. Ayan, go to front.
Puro ganyan po.
Yes. Hands on the chest. 1, 2, 3, go! Yes? Is open high school correct? Yes.
O, basta.
Last two. Okay. Yes. Miss.
Mazo.
And
Rada.
wow.
Di ba dito dito?
Or super naman sa pagbuo.
Kaya ano, Sireen?
Okay. And 1, 2, 3, go!
Ito. Ito.
Hindi
Si Karen. Si Karen.
Ay, nakita. Nakita. Ay, nakita. Let's repeat. Answer test. Miss Karen. 1, 2, 3, go!
Nauna na siya.
Impact. Is impact correct?
Impact. Impact.
So, for
Impact.
impact one is Guenya. Proceed to the front. GC and instrument.
Wala na. Wala na yung opa.
Okay, hands on chest. Ready? Get set. Go.
Pape, oh.
Isa pa.
Parang
Hindi ka daw kasi nakatingin. Dapat tingin ka sa
Ala, yan.
Okay.
Yan.
Hands on chest.
Isa ka dito kung sinauna si
1, 2, 3. Yes, Miss Guenya. Homeschooling. Okay?
Yeah!
Okay.
Panalo ang ground one.
So, ang nanalo is? Group. Ay, group 1, sorry. Group
3
1
points
rather.
sila.
So, your prizes will be given tomorrow.
Babae lang yan. Huwag kayo maniwala.
Kasi ano, na lang.
Sa amin ay accepted na. After tayo mag-uulman. Assessment na. Yan eh.
Before we proceed to our evaluation, what is the alternative solution? As a review, can you please define what is the alternative delivery mode? Yes, it's
Pero daw.
Yep, book. Okay, book.
No.
Let's give Miss Mariel knockout class. Do you know what is knockout class? That's all, Sarah. And you will be to Okay, for our third question, who can enumerate the 5 types of the alternative delivery mode? Yes, Miss. Third.
The 5 different types of this was Carlton High School, Night High School.
Okay, that is correct. Let's give him a round of applause. So for the last question is, what did you learn in our discussion? Yes, I think Miss Sinuhin have something to say. Ano po, natutunan ko na napaka-important yung alternative delivery modes kasi kahit na binibigyan pa rin tayo ng quality information kahit na yung nasa marginalized community tayo and may travel. Ayan, thank you so much for your answer. Let's give her a hand na! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, because you answer because you answer our questions correctly, excellently, I think that you really learned a lot through our discussion. So, because you learned a lot, we have an assessment. So, since the group 1 and the group 2 have both won the game, you are excited and on board. 15 points. For your assignment. Okay, you can take a picture.